Chris Harris, Nicky Lattarulo here after the first day of Titans training camp that starts off, well, it'll be a few weeks out here in the heat watching football. First impressions for day one, we knew that wide receiver Treylon Burks was going to be a big topic. He was today. What do you think? And then I'll say what I think.
I think he looked really good. He made a really great catch where I think he kind of was, well, he told you he wasn't trying to do anything too much today, but he definitely looked a lot better than he did the few times we saw him earlier in the season. He said that he had some asthma issues in college too, but definitely looks a lot more conditioned today, I thought, and he thinks as well.
Right. I mean, the bar was set like pretty low for him to be a success on day one, right after what he went through in minicamp and OTAs. And he came out, and I thought he did about as well as he possibly could have done. Right out of the chute, catching a deep ball, a diving ball over Christian Fulton. He had a good comeback route where he caught the ball out in front of him. So, yeah, success on day one at least for Treylon Burks, and Mike Vrabel and John Robinson really yesterday said as much after his first couple of days of conditioning. So that's a positive there. Other thing, Jeffrey Simmons was out here. That was a question of whether or not he didn't want to talk about his contract thing, which is smart, obviously. But you specifically focused on him today. What did you see?
I saw him just looking like a tank, like he always does. He's a big dude. He looks really good. He's going to stop some people. I have no doubt that he's going to be one of the best on the line. But, I mean, hopefully everything goes well with his contract. And
I mean, he's one of the best defensive players in the league, and obviously a force. So that'll get taken care of when it gets taken care of. But just from a leadership standpoint, with him being out there, he's a tone setter. He's a high energy guy. He says he dropped a little bit of weight this year so he could be faster. He lost 5 or 6 pounds or so, and that's a big thing. I mean, we saw him bull rushing people last year, so having him out here on day one and performing well is absolutely
And then Coach Vrabel said he expects a lot out of him, but he also is a leader on the field, in the weight room, in the locker room, so I think the younger guys will look up to him as well.
Yeah, a couple other little tidbits. We know Kevin Byard talked today as one of the leaders of the defense. His mom passed away recently, and he spoke very poignantly about her and what she meant to him, and basically a single parent raising them. With folks who have been around here for a while know Kevin Byard's story, coming down here being an MTSU guy, not invited to the combine, going in the third round of the draft, and then becoming a success story. And when he signed it at the time, was the highest paid safety in the NFL. So just a great guy who's been dealing with a lot over the last couple of weeks. But he said out here is kind of, his safety place where he's focused and he knows what he had to do, and a leader out here on the defense. So that was good to see from him.
Yeah, and he also said he kind of encourages the younger guys to step up and let the veterans push them back so they could show that they want to be in front, want to get better. And he also said that he preaches to them to take it day by day, be grateful for what you have, because you never know when something's going to happen to you. So good message from him. And he said he's the oldest one now in the room.
Yeah, that's crazy,
which is crazy.
Right?
He said his 7th season.
I think he's 28 years old. He's the old man in the room now, so that's something. The other thing, Ryan Tannehill is obviously a big year for him. This is his last year of guaranteed money that he's getting in his contract currently with the Titans. So a lot of expectations for him. The way last season ended, he talked about being in a dark place and all of that stuff. Important for him to come out and set the tone early with the offense and kind of command things, and Mike Vrabel and John Robinson both kind of spoke to that as well, and that's kind of what he said today too.
Yeah, and they looked good. He said they want to move along quickly, get them together as fast as possible, the new connections that they have, because obviously the offense is a lot different this season than the defense will be. But he liked how Treylon Burks looked. He said they had a lot of more practice before we got here. And he said he liked what he saw from them. So, I mean, it's his birthday.
It is.
He's
it was
34.
Ryan Tannehill's birthday, so there is that. But yeah, working with the new offensive pieces will obviously be key with Treylon Burks, tight end Austin Hooper, and Robert Woods, who we should mention, as we both noticed, not wearing his brace, coming back from ACL surgery, which is definitely good news.
Neither did Farley.
Same deal with Caleb Farley, the cornerback who had reconstructive knee surgery, both moving around unencumbered. And yesterday, Vrabel said that those guys are probably going to do like 90% of the drills that they're asked to do. So that is definitely a good sign.
I didn't think,
guys.
if I didn't know that either of them had any type of surgery or a knee ACL, you wouldn't know. They looked like they were full speed, so they don't look like a concern at this point at all.
Day one, everyone's a champion, right? You come out with high energy, everyone's
Everyone
fired up.
gets a trophy today.
That's right, that's right. The real winner with the clouds, because it was cloudy most of the day, so it was 99 degrees out here, so that was a good thing. Okay, first training camp in the books for Nicky Lattarulo.
Yes, my rookie season is here. Not too hot. I thought it was a good time. Everybody is very nice. And
always a good thing. Always a good thing.
I'm happy to be back here every day.
Yes, exactly. Day one is down. We'll be back out here for day two. We'll have all kinds of web content as we progress towards the season. For Nicky, I'm Chris. We'll see you then.